All right, we're on.
All right, we're on. Why was Dylan? Were you going to say something before we were we were on?
Not only are we streaming, but we're also recording.
Nice. Well, I guess.
I'm going to not speak now and forever hold my peace.
Right. Yeah. So, uh, for everybody else out there listening or watching, we down a player for a little bit. Shouldn't be too long. Maybe an hour or so. But we will get started. Let's see. Last time, you guys, made your way throughout the city, and through some decent deception from Mizian's disguise, you were able to make it into the noble part of the city of Nor. Inside, there was the castle was right in front of you. You could see a tower rising up to the above the walls, along with a massive tree, and over on the right was a another huge cathedral. You guys stopped at the tree a little bit and made some druid friends and talked a little bit before making your way to the wizard's tower. You guys sat there for about 10 minutes watching people cast some magic and then vanishing before Olvis went up and asked some guy by the name of Scribe Ulrich that to help him get into the tower because he convinced him that he was a new student there and didn't know how to get in. But also failed to mention that he had 3 other people with him and proceeded to disappear, which caused the rest of the group to go into panic mode. And between some polymorphs and wild shapes, they flew up to the tower and went through a balcony and got transported into somewhere into this tower where they were confronted by 3 mages who were startled by the intrusion. After some pleading and calming of the situation, they met back up with Olvis, who was checking out some library books, and they listen and a older elven gentleman came down and introduced himself as High Chronicler Igorus. He brought you upstairs, basically said, why are you guys intruding in my tower? And you brought out the book that you've been hiding in a pocket dimension for weeks now. You talked to him a little bit about it, and he said that he'll take a day to see what he can learn about it, and send you on your way. And before leaving, you guys did a little bit of research, and then went and had a nice, comfy night's rest in a high-end inn. And in the morning, you made your way back to meet with the High Chronicler. And I believe that's where we left off, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I got the vegetarian meal.
Vigatoy.
Yeah, the Vigatorian. Yep. You guys, waited in the foyer for about 10 minutes, and he came and got you and teleported up to his little office here. And,
Yeah, we had to do that funky knock.
You guys had to do the secret knock to get teleported in. The password changed every day, so don't try it again. You guys are sitting in the room. The book is not there, and he doesn't look like he's slept much in the past night. Has a furrowed brow and.
Fuck. The book took over his mind. He's evil now. We're fucked.
Yep, everybody's dead. New campaign. Let's go. And he just you were right about the book. I have it locked away temporarily. Where? You said you got it from a dwarf?
Yes. That is where I got it from.
It's not uncommon for some dwarfs to follow, nature, but this is the magic that we got from discovered from the book was old and perverted, and it almost seemed like there was some sort of intelligence buried inside. I had a assistant with me. Unfortunately, I had to relieve her of her duties permanently after she got a little bit too involved with the book.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry to hear that.
There's a
Where is she now? What happened?
it looks like and you guys look behind Mizian, and there's like a big moss stain on the wall.
Ivelios is just kind of have that like I told you so look on his face, like I warned you and you didn't listen. You person of low intelligence.
What? I didn't do anything.
No.
No, he's looking at the high mage. No, he's not looking at Mizian.
Oh.
He's just looking at the high mage. Like, that look. That I told you so look. The look that your wife gives you. Like I told you so.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he is kind of regretting being a snobby high mage. No, I tried to cast spells of identification, and I got some information, but it's not as much as it's not as much as I would have hoped. It's magic really only helps with stuff you're knowledgeable about, and unfortunately this book is nothing we've seen. I do believe it is one of the relics that were lost in the war long ago, but I have no idea how it got into the hands of some simple dwarf. And
Well, in the hands of a simple dwarf, it did great evil, and perhaps part of the reason why you don't understand it is it contains a perversion of as far as I could tell, a perversion of druidic magic.
yes,
It is not arcane in nature.
No, I do agree. I mean, there's like I said, there's what we did find out. There's some intelligence. My assistant, before she, uh, her untimely demise, uh, you know, mentioned stuff about seeing like a shadowy version of herself and hearing whispers, and then she touched the book and proceeded to chant in some sort of perverted druidic language, and she started growing fungus and stuff like that, and she lost her sense of being, and unfortunately I had to end it before it had any chance of spreading, like any quarantine procedure.
Wait, what about that vial? That vial that I gave? I've been carrying that for a long time.
Yes, and it is definitely a strange substance that seems to be tied to the book in some way, but just a night of experimenting really isn't enough to figure some of the stuff out, even at my level of magic.
I look to the group and what do you think? Should we allow more time with the book?
If he agrees to be cautious, now to heed the warnings that us, and I put quotations like lowly adventurers gave him in the first place.
Yes, I think it will be okay for at least another day, but I don't trust it beyond that.
Well, I am with you. It definitely needs to be destroyed. I just need to figure out the destruction of magical items, especially ones that the level of what I assume this one to be, an ancient artifact. Definitely takes time and probably some crazy steps.
Can't we just throw it in a volcano?
Usually, no.
Okay.
In the meantime, I believe you said you had a task for us so that we could gain access to the library on a more permanent basis.
Oh, yes. If you're comfortable leaving this book here with me, I do have a small. I had a small team go out, and they were digging up an old site that we happened to find in the woods. I have lost contact. I've tried any form of messaging spell, and I have not been able to get a hold of anybody from the dig team. And so I was just...
How long have they been gone?
This place is close by, or you can teleport us there, I assume?
I can get you to the nearest town, yes, but...
How long have they been gone?
Well, they've been gone a while. I mean, it takes a bit to unearth, the archaeological digs and stuff. It takes a while, but I've just been out of contact 2 or 3 days now, so I'm not too worried. They could be deep underground or something like that. But nobody's heard from them, so it's just better to be safe than sorry.
I agree. We should go.
Yes.
Well, he can get us to the nearest town, but how are we supposed to get back? If I remember from last time, Olvas, you don't have any magic that can send a message over a great distance. So what is
I do not
how are we
regret.
supposed to get back? Unless we want to spend some time now while he's using the book to... Would it be okay if you gave us a sending scroll that all of us here can copy into his book so that we can contact you when we need to come back?
Yeah, I do believe that can be arranged as part of your payment.
All right.
He'll go into one of his many shelves and kind of look through his scrolls and stuff, and pulls one out and lays before you a scroll of sending, which is 3rd level spell. So it'll take you some time, some money.
If it's not in his normal discipline, then it'll take 6 hours and 150 gold. Otherwise, half the amount of money and half the time, I believe.
You also take out a map and roll it down on the table.
Oh.
Do Mateo's eyes just go wide with a map for him to look at?
They do.
Probably.
They do. And he's pouring over it now. Oh, and it's amazing.
So, as you can see, I have the dig site marked.
Okay.
It's about a half day's travel from the village there. So I can get you to the village.
Vilm?
Yeah, sure.
I ask him if the terrain between the village and the dig site, if they cleared it enough for, like for supplies and stuff to the dig site for a cart to get there, or we're gonna have to travel on foot.
Oh, no, yeah. You should be able to get a cart or something there.
Yeah. So I ask him if his magic is strong enough to teleport horses in addition to people, because we have our own horses. We would just need to get a cart on the other end.
Well, let me look at what level teleport spell I need to do that.
Well, the 2 teleportation spells that are most common is level 7 teleport, and then level 5 teleportation circle. So I don't know how powerful he is, but I think you get level 7 spells at 13th level. So
yeah, well, yeah, but unfortunately, I could get you your horses and yourself, but the wagon is undoable.
yeah, I figured as much. I was just asking if he could get the horses.
What about maybe a sled?
If anything, as long as it's how many horses do you have?
We have 3 technically. 2 that one that Olvitz rides, and 2 that Polar chariot or whatever. Cart.
I mean, if you could find I mean, it has to fit inside a 10-foot cube, and I would only be able to bring one object of that size along with you and your horses. Or if you have 4 horses, then you're screwed.
We do not have 4 horses, and if we're going for a smaller vehicle, we can even do less horses to bring along if we really wanted to. I don't think we need 2 to drag a cart, a 10-foot cube cart. So we need 2 because we have like a full wagon, right, with a chest on top.
Yeah, the 8 willing
And a big-ass barrel of wine.
Or a single object. So no, he couldn't do. It's either you or a cart. Can't be both.
Yeah, so either way, we'll have to get a cart and film. I asked him if if he knows a place where we can rent a cart or whatever and film.
Oh yes.
Hold on, wait. Why do we need a cart? We're gonna maybe be going underground. It's gonna have to stay up anyway. and then it's gonna get eaten
Okay.
by whatever big monster is over
So
there.
you don't want to bring the horses, is what you're saying?
I mean, I already paid for the room. Might as well, pay for them too.
Okay. What? They're just gonna get bored, I guess. I mean, they probably the taking care of our horses is probably included in our stay,
And then,
I imagine.
and another concern is making sure that we can get back into this part of the city without a problem.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys, whenever your task is complete, you have your wizard there, send me a message, and I'll have somebody, if not me, come retrieve you.
So it sounds like we have two issues with this whole setup here. I mean, I'm fine with it, I guess, but if we want to get the book tomorrow, we either have to wait till tomorrow to go, or we have to go and then he has to keep the book for a while, however long it takes us to complete this adventure. And I'm just saying, it sounds like more than a one-day adventure.
Yes, it does sound like we will be gone for a little bit. I hope that we can get an extension on our rooms.
Where are you staying?
The Lazy Dragon.
The dragon.
Oh, I can. I am familiar with the proprietor there. I can make sure to hold your rooms if you happen to go past your date, and then you can pay on your return.
No. I don't want to hold the room. I want to hold the money so that when we get back, we can just pick up where we left off.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So I paid for the whole week.
Oh well, I mean, I'm sure we can figure out something to. They'll probably rent out your room while you're gone, so you probably want to take anything out.
Yes, of course. Yes.
And then come back, and I'm sure that can be arranged.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. All right. So what are we doing? Are we going to travel? How long would it take us to go by road?
Well, now that we're going, now that we might be going underground and whatnot, we might want to. I hate to say this, go shopping again to make sure. We probably want a climber's kit. We probably want a few of those like pittons, a hammer, just in case we have to traverse anything.
You don't have that already? What kind of adventurer are you?
Me? No. A simple one. I usually use animals. There's very few that are good at climbing. Normally, if I need to go into the sky or across the road, I just summon a creature for me. But traversing a cave, I don't know of any creature really that has a specialty in that.
Yeah, I guess I should buy a climbing kit too. I have the rope, but not a kit.
Yeah, I got blocking, tackle, and rope, but
Oh, you do?
no pittance. Yeah.
But we might need pitons and a hammer and stuff and an extra rope.
Okay.
And probably each get Does a climbing kit, Tyler? I don't know off the top of my head. Maybe you do. Does a climbing kit is just one per person, or is it like once you have a climbing kit, everybody in the group benefits from the climbing kit?
Is there a climbing kit?
Would be.
With like
For sure, there
harnesses?
is a climbing kit.
Climbing clit.
Climber's kit equipment.
There's a kit.
It's 25 gold pieces, and it is only for one person. It only comes
So
with...
we each need to get one. It says it comes with some pitons and stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
includes
special
the
pitons.
Yeah.
boot tips, gloves, and a harness.
You need a climber's kit as an action to anchor yourself. Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. 12 pounds. Very rare, really?
very rare. It's in the common item, the adventuring gear part. It's not very rare. I don't know where you're looking.
It says very rare. Like, I'm looking right in the compendium.
The compendium is bugged with the commonality of items sometimes.
Commonality.
Yeah, you could probably report that on the community forums if you.
I'm not
so
worried
inclined,
about it.
Otherwise, I will.
I'm
Yep.
not. Go ahead.
Very rare.
Alright, so 25 gold.
No,
Can we
I
get
was just
that?
looking. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, we can.
So do
afford
we
that out
want
of
to take?
our
Do we want to take
loot.
100 gold out of the group loot and just buy everyone a climber's kit?
Sure,
Okay.
we got enough. I already took the 150 out for the sending spell, so I already changed the number before.
I mean, I don't. I feel like one person should be in charge of the group loot, so I don't want to touch it if you already
Oh,
charged
I'll
it.
adjust it for that. We'll just have to remind Mizzy, and he has a climber's kit when he gets on.
And-
gold left.
And while you're editing there, do we also want to buy some extra pitons and rope and a hammer? Maybe like one extra 50-foot. I have a 50-foot rope. Just you know.
I have a
maybe
rope.
just one- Maybe we have enough rope. Do you think Mizian has a rope? Olvas, do you carry a rope? I don't think a scholar's pack comes with rope.
I have 50 feet of silk rope.
Okay, so you have rope.
Yes, well, yeah, I took a lot of random shit before we started the campaign.
Tyler, can you peek at Mizian's sheet and see if he has an explorer's pack or rope separately,
Mm-hmm.
please?
Museum.
He probably does, because he's going to come with either a Dungeoneer's kit or an Explorer's kit. One of those two.
Do I?
Yes.
Actually, as a rogue, he might have.
Oh, he might have a
thieves' kit or
burglar's
whatever.
kit. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
has the Dungeoneer's pack,
Okay.
crowbar, hammer, 10
It-
pitons.
Dungeoneer's pack comes with 50 feet of rope.
He also has another thing of hempen rope.
Okay. All right, so we're roped up, and if he's got a Dungeoneer's pack, we're also pitoned up. So I guess we don't have to worry about that.
Before I add climber's kit to my bag, do I even need it with my boots? Or can this like fly down or up?
If you don't want to climb, you don't have to climb. I mean,
All right.
if
I'll save us 25 gold. I forgot I had those boots.
Is there anything else that we want to buy going underground? Like, I don't think I have dark vision as a furball. Let me check that real quick. So I might need a light.
the group has light.
Yeah, I got a lantern.
Okay.
Maddie has light. Mizian has.
I have two.
torches.
I have two sources of magical light. So.
Well,
I can prepare good berries, so we don't have to worry about food technically.
Yeah.
do you folks need time to prepare? I mean, should you come back?
All us needs the day to copy his spell. That's going to take what? A good better part of the day.
6 hours. I mean, it's only
Yeah.
like 10 o'clock in the morning. See, but
Well, how are we getting there real quick? Are we teleporting there, or what? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on? Oh, we are. Oh shit. Okay.
yeah, I just need to know when you guys want to leave.
I'm ready to go. So whenever they're ready.
I just need till 4 o'clock. Well, my spell's copied over, but
I guess we're good. We have light. We have food. Yeah, we have climbing stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll say that during the 6 hours all this takes to copy, you guys go do the shopping, and there's a lot of time. So I don't know if you guys want to take an opportunity, or we just want to go.
The only thing I might do would be maybe make a quick stop to the druid that we spoke to, Varus or something like that, with a V, and just ask him if he has. I would show him that I'm an herbalist. Like most druids are. It's something we get with the class, and just ask him if he has any pointers for healing or poison herbs. While we're in the forest near Kiln. For me to look out for.
Let's see. There's some red berries that grow that makes a mild poison that I know of right off the bat. There's the leaves of the hollyberries are actually are still unknown. We are testing it, but I know for the fact that hollyberries are actually poisonous and can induce such thing as diarrhea, nausea, vomiting. You have to ingest it. It's not topical or applied through weapons, but you crush them up and put them in someone's food. They'll be in for a rough night.
Alright, yeah, if that's it, yeah. Or if, anything of value that, as an herbalist, I could find that, he or the town might be interested in, reagents.
Oh, you want a fetch quest, do you?
No, I mean, not particularly, just something to, like, as an addition to look out for while we're traveling in the woods, something for me to do.
Where are you going?
I tell him we're going near Kiln in the forest there.
I'm trying to think of what we need. Well, let's see. Let's say if you find anything that you know, or even if you don't know, if you find any plant, bring back. We can pay you, depending.
Alright, yeah. I'll be on the lookout for the stuff that I normally look out for, sure.
I mean, picking up anything to make like a healing poultice or anything would get you, some money, some gold.
I was more thinking like maybe there's like the, like the ice tree flower, and then the flower, has some magical effect, and they're very rare, blah blah blah, in the forest. And if you
want a fetch quest.
If you happen to see a white flower in a field somewhere, bring that back to us.
So you do want a fetch quest?
I guess.
Well, there are some species of wild mushroom that grow out there. That some are edible, some are poisonous. That you can bring back. And there is a type of lily that grows in northern climates around the lake that you might be able to find. Mushrooms, yes. Okay, let's see. Creatures that you might encounter. The Empire's done a good job routing out, most undesirables. There are still some, behemoths left over from that range in all sorts of sizes. From large bipedal carnivorous things to some other, but they're more south towards the wall. There's definitely what I've marked on your map here, the things that look like tents. Those are known giant encampments. We have a tenuous relationship with the local giants. Pretty much, we don't bother them; they don't bother us. I mean, there's sometimes that some of the less intelligent ones get close, and some fighting happens. But as long as you stay away from their general territory, you should be all set.
I'm sorry, you said something about vampires?
We don't have a nope.
Oh, okay.
Where did you?
I thought
Where
you
did
started.
vampires come from?
I thought you started off with vampires. Like the vampires did a good job of clearing it out or something.
No, the Empire, the Empire.
Oh, okay. Okay, much better. Thank you.
Vampires. Yeah, so giants, wildlife, obviously. There are some rocks around here, closer to the mountains that usually stay away, but sometimes, usually it's, larger, like stuff like horses and stuff get taken, but
When he says rock, Ivelis' eyes go wide.
obviously, dragons, but most of them are in control of, or not necessarily control, but they obey the leader of the order. Is there anything specific? I don't know what you would expect at the dig site. And like I said, I just know that they found something in the forest and that they would, give updates. And then when I didn't get updates, that's when I decided to send you guys out.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
Okay, so there's nothing else.
So basically, don't let Ivelios roll for a random encounter, because I'm going to roll a 100 and then a 3, and then we're going to get 3 rocks to fight.
Maybe. So you guys are going with your horses or without the horses? Is it just going to be the 4 of you? Right?
I think we should go without.
Ivelios is cool with that.
Alright. Yeah, so around 4:30 or whatnot, he gathers you all around, and I need somebody to roll me a D100.
Yay!
Not it.
Oh fuck!
Okay, we're all set.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
Yeah, you want to roll high on on teleport. You don't want to roll low. Yeah, so almost like a cool breeze and a sensation like you're going down. Your stomach just kind of rises up to your throat like you're going down a roller coaster, and next thing you know, you're just in the middle of a fairly decent sized lakeside town. It's a lot bigger than the town of Honeydew that you guys had the festival at. It's the lake air definitely makes it a little bit chilly just because of the wind coming off. People are. It's probably like mid-30s right now. Probably get colder at night. People are bundled up and coming off the lake from fishing. It's still partially frozen. It's not safe to walk on, but there's a thin layer of ice over it. And people are fishing along the banks, and there's hunters coming back with deer and whatnot from the woods, and it's just a nice, quite almost reminds you of Menace, except
Colder.
actually it's, probably around the same size, but colder. Yeah.
Ah.
Maybe a tad bit bigger, but so the High Chronicler will say, you know how to get in touch, and he'll bid you adieu.
I mean, we know how to get to the dig site.
Yeah, it's on the map.
Okay, all right, cool. Oh, it's kind of cold. Oh, I start rubbing my hands and blowing into it. Ooh.
Yes, this is quite different from what we're used to.
Mm-hmm. I got something now that'll warm my soul up. I'll pull out a cup and fill it up with some liquor and take a shot. Anybody else? Ooh.
Yes, I'll take a small drink.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah. Ooh. I'll pour him, a shot or whatever, and hand it over.
Unless we'll take it and down it. Ah.
It's
Good stuff.
Always, yes. It's feeling nice and warm in the chest. Woo. Okay. Ooh.
Yes.
So what are we doing? Are we going to go to the dig site before it gets dark? Can we get there in time? I guess I pull out the map and look.
It's like a half day's travel.
Half a day's travel. Oh.
You could get there at 3 or 4 hours, something like that.
How much daylight do we have left? About?
Probably like 2 hours or so.
Okay.
Do we want to travel an hour or two in the dark?
Yes, I'm okay with that. And then maybe we can rest once we get there inside.
Yes, I can set up my hut.
Perfect. You can make it warm in there, no?
I'll try to.
Okay, good. And I'm gonna see if I can find a shortcut to the dig site. I start going through my maps.
Magical map time.
Yeah, hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
Hold on, let me switch you guys to actual map. Oh, Hendrix is here. Demon child.
Okay, let's see. I use my action to make a DC 15 perception check with success, cutting the time in half.
Can I give you guidance on that, or help? Can we help you, or give you guidance on that?
I don't know.
It's a magical. It's a magical ability. It's not something that he actually.
Okay.
Right. That's magical. Already took it.
Yeah, we should be alright. 16. Alright, so yeah, DC's 15. So, can we make it there just by the time the sun goes down?
You could probably cut off, an hour or so. Yeah. I mean, it's not that long of a trip, but it would be cutting it close.
Okay. That'll be the goal. Hey, look! Lucky us! There's a map in here that shows a shortcut.
Oh, perfect.
So hopefully we can get there, before the sun drops. Or, just around. I guess start heading out.
Alright. So I need somebody to roll me a D20.
Bam!
You got it.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Even better.
That's okay.
Oh boy.
Wait, but low's good.
Oh, okay. Yeah!
Yeah, so you guys make your way. You do find the trail. It doesn't look like anybody's gone over it in the past few days, but there is a obvious wagon trail. Looks like some heavy equipment and stuff were brought through the woods. And, you make your way. Before you get to the dig site, there is a camp. Some kind of like a base of operations outside of where they're actually digging. There is no lights on. Let me drag you guys on the map here. Does somebody want to do Mizian?
Yeah, I'll do Mizian, that's fine.
Just for, he should be here shortly.
I'm a DM, so I can handle running with those shoes.
Let's see if I can remove that big old fire on you.
In fact, I still have access to Vector Sheet.
Do you? Let me make sure my dynamic lighting is on. Please, thank you. Can I remove the fire, or is that just part of the map? No, it looks like it's part of the map. Okay. So yeah, there was no fire in the middle there, so just ignore that. Hey, you guys come upon this the site. There's no signs of movement or noise of any kind. You do see shovels and pickaxes and stuff lying around. The fireplace itself doesn't look like it's been touched. There's just old, burnt logs laying there.
I think Mizian being Mizian, he would like duck into the bushes to the right here and probably roll a stealth check and just watch everything. Like, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna stay over here.
I'm gonna have Chief do a swoop around camp,
Oh shit, Chief. Yeah.
taking a quick perception around everywhere.
Roll a perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, that's a stealth and a half. Yeah, Mizian just, you don't see me. He's gonna come back as Drusian again. But, he stealthed so hard, he went back in time.
Right, so
Good day, sir.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay. Apparently, the owl sees a mouse and is ready for combat. Did you leave Sly with you, or did you leave Sly?
Sly's with me. He's in his little cage on my side.
Okay.
Do I need to make like an animal handling check to keep him quiet or something?
No, I was just wondering what you do with Sly. I'm not going to kill your pets. I just didn't know where he was. So yeah.
So yeah, 23.
Chief goes up and circles around a couple of times. He does not see. All the tents are closed. There's nothing in camp, but he does spot the dig site a little bit, probably like a couple 100 feet in the woods. It's a cleared out. It's a looks like they cut down trees and cleared out, and there's a statue kind of sitting in the middle. He does happen to see some blood trails lead back to the camp, but he kind of loses sight inside the tents here. So over on this north side, the trail kind of disappears.
All right.
I just want to walk forward a little bit and be like, "Hello, anybody here? Hello."
Yeah.
Careful, my friend.
You hear, just wildlife. Maybe there's a skunk or something that shuffles into the bushes. Not close enough to stank you up, but there's no sign of anything humanoid.
Does this open on this side, this tent?
Yep.
Alright, I'll peel it open. Stick the light inside. Hello?
Yeah, it looks, the sleeping bag is open. There's nothing in the sleeping bag. It doesn't look like it's been ransacked or anything.
Videos, what do you think? This video.
I don't know. Maybe I could look for some footprints or something to see if there was a struggle or something.
Yes, I'll help you. And I'll, use my light to help.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
And Avelios, the light is coming from a glowing dart that's hanging from the spear. It's like tied off.
Yeah, I think I actually have more vision on my character than I'm supposed to have for some reason. Maybe it just always has the torchlight.
Maybe I have to.
It's fine.
Be
Yeah, I
careful,
mean,
you two.
what kind of roll do you want? Usually it's tracking creatures as a survival roll, but you're the DM, Tyler, so you tell me what you want.
If you're looking for tracks, yeah, you can do survival.
Yeah, I'll help.
And I'll give myself guidance. let nature show me the way. Alright. $22.
Yeah, they you do see tracks. I mean, this camp looks like it's was well traveled, but they're all old. It doesn't, especially around this tent, there doesn't seem like there's been anything back here in the past, couple of days.
Okay. Do I get a sense for like if there was a struggle? Like I kind of
Yeah.
want to go around the camp. If there was a struggle, or if there's like all of the footprints are going in one direction.
Yeah, I mean, footprints go. I mean, you can kind of see the walking paths, kind of already in the map.
Okay.
And then,
And do I
there's
see
no-
like a massive lane of footprints that go towards wherever the campsite is that Chief already spotted?
yeah, they all lead either out from the trail you followed or towards the dig site. Eventually,
Okay, well,
there's no sign of struggles. There's no. If you go up north here, you can roll a perception check.
Yeah, I mean I didn't move my character, but I imagine we're walking all around the map just
Yeah.
to see, what's going on.
Yeah, so your house can give me perception checks as well.
All right. Maddie? Do you want to roll? We're just gonna roll separately, me and Maddie.
no, go ahead. I'll give you help.
Okay. So yeah, I'll roll.
As long as you guys.
Okay. Yeah. 28.
you-
Natural 20.
Yeah, so that you also see that blood trail that I described to Chief. Like I said, it kind of just tapers off up around here.
Does it look like less than 24 hours old?
No, it's old. I mean, it's just a dark red. It would be hard to tell, especially in light. But you guys rolled some crazy perceptions.
Okay.
Both natural 20s.
All right. I think we should hunker down here for the night, and whatever it is long gone. I say we pick up the trail in the morning when we have better light.
I just want to quickly take I don't know, my finger and wet it and see if I can get some of the blood on my finger, and then sniff it and see if I can tell, depending on my check of course, if I can tell if it's animal blood or if it's humanoid blood.
Yeah, sure. Try. That would be survival, I believe, right? Yeah, survival.
I look at him really weird.
Damn, look at Bear Grylls over here. Definitely has the telltale scent of a humanoid blood.
So I just let Maddie and probably the other. Well, I don't know where. Well, with my 28 perception, I probably see Mizian sneaking around. But other than that,
Actually, with your 28 perception, because your nose is probably a bit better than the owls up in the air, you do get a scent of dead flesh.
yeah. So I'll let Maddie know that this blood definitely comes from a bipedal creature, humanoid, and I don't know if you can smell it, Maddie, but I smell like if a deer falls in the woods, I smell like a rotting scent on the wind. I think we are in for a tragedy in the morning.
Well, I guess let's deal with it in the morning then.
And I'll just point at Mizian, who thinks he's being all sneaky, and go Mizian, yeah, come back here. We're going to sleep now. Stop that.
I want to, just however long it takes, I want to search every tent here.
Okay. If you're going to take time and everything, roll me an investigation.
Uh-oh.
I'll assist if you want it, and give you
Yeah.
guidance if you'd like
Okay.
as well.
I
So I'll roll a
will.
d4.
Thank you very much. $18 plus a D4. 22.
20, okay. Yeah, you take your time. I mean, it'll probably with two of you, it's a little bit quicker. But I mean, there's a lot of tents to go through here. Most of these smaller tents are just storage. You see either either food or equipment or something like and stuff like that. You do find a journal in one of the tents that was kind of tucked away and seemed like it was purposely hidden.
I will open it.
Elvis, are you doing anything while they're going around? And
I was just looking at these tents over here, but
well, they were all. I mean, everybody was looking at it was a group tent check. What are you doing?
well, I was still kind of like in mid sentence and I explain what Chief saw before everybody else took off.
Oh.
So I'm just was kind of standing there. But I'm just gonna set up my tiny hut, I guess,
Yeah,
for safety.
Taking the time.
Mizion is going to go through all the tents and try to find the most comfortable bed and claim that as his own, and put that in the tiny hut.
All right.
Hey, look at this book.
Yeah,
And I open it up.
yeah, so you guys take the time, check tents, get prepared. No fire tonight. You're just going to all use the tiny hut.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, tiny hut controls, the heat, so it's not really that
Before
big of a deal.
Okay.
But no, go ahead.
Before we go to sleep, I'm going to cast Goodberry 2 times. Wait. Let me double check something to make sure that if you cast it more than once, the berries don't disappear from the first cast. Let me just read it. Here, I'm gonna cast it anyway, so I'll just put it in the chat.
Yeah,
So you don't lose the previous berries. So I'm gonna cast it twice, and then I'm gonna give each person, including myself, 5 berries. So you eat one tomorrow for breakfast, and then you should have 4 more. Like if somebody goes down, you can pop one in their mouth, and they'll pop back up.
Oh, cool. That's good thinking. Alright, yeah, I'll start looking through that book.
And they last 24 hours, so they should last till tomorrow night when we go to sleep.
All right. So you guys get into the bubble. And what are you doing?
I'll look through that book.
Are you going to do it? You guys going to take watches? You all going to stay up? What's going on? Well, not all stay up, but are you all staying up for the book, or we?
Well, I mean, I'll definitely stay up for the first watch, minimum.
What book?
Well,
What are you talking about?
This like the diet. I don't know. We're gonna find
Oh,
out.
the diary that we
Yeah.
found. I mean, I would be in on that before we go to sleep. At least try to read it or see what's in there. But I would like to take watches too. I'm sure Mizion would. We should take watches for sure. Mizion's an elf, right? So he can take 2 watches.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Wes is gonna try to train Sly real quick before helping read the book or whatever.
Okay, roll me a animal handling.
3.
I mean, you've made progress over the past few days with Sly. Today was not a good day. You didn't necessarily lose any progress, but you just was a little, gave you a little squirrel cold shoulder.
Uh,
Yeah, he's being a little dick today.
It's cold.
Yeah, it could be. It could be a combination of the owl sitting on your shoulder or the temperature. Okay, so yeah, you open up the book or the diary, journal, whatever you want to call it, and it seems flipping through the pages that there's a very detailed note of the expedition. It talks about they came out here because they heard rumors of some a old human barbarian tribe that used to claim these woods as their own, that disappeared hundreds of years ago. So they did their research, asked around town, asked around even with the giant kin and all that stuff, and was kind of able to pinpoint a location. And upon clearing some of the dense woods, because this part hasn't really been touched for a while. They were able to stumble upon some stone ruins, and in the middle there was this weird ass statue that they didn't recognize. It didn't seem to be of any of the current known gods or any figure of legend that they could figure out. It says something about finding a cavern underneath the statue, and then it just kind of gets more like troubling. It seems like this writer slowly started losing his mind. He just keeps talking about how they're screaming at him to let him out, and that he can't let him out, but they keep begging and pleading, and you can hear the fingernails scratching, and he and just kind of tapers off from there.
Is there any name at all? Like maybe the writer of the book?
Yeah, we will say his name is
Journey Writer.
we will call him let's see. Hold on, my computer's being slow. We will call him Bolivar.
Bolivar. Okay.
Bolivar.
Okay. Oh, wow. All these books are making people crazy. I thought books were supposed to be good.
I guess not. It's kind of crazy to think of.
Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I'll stay up for a little bit. I'm gonna look through the books some more. I'll keep an eye out if you all want to go to sleep, and just let me know who wants to be woken up when my watch is over. and then I'll just start, just continuing to look through the book. Just whatever. That's it. Just spending some time.
There's some rough sketches and
No
stuff
maps
like
or
that.
anything. No. I'm looking for a description, maybe, of this thing that's trying to be let out. If there's any references at all to it being seen, whether physically or in their imagination or whatever. I mean, you said.
Oh, I mean, he refers to it as, them, like they want to be let out. So, you can take that as what you want. I mean,
Okay.
there's maybe like a group of, 10 people here. So, there's no sign of anybody, and this is the only
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's how I spend my watch.
Who has next watch?
I can take next watch.
Okay.
Roll me a d20. Okay, we're all set. Do you want to do anything for your watch? You have a couple hours.
I don't think there's anything I can really do right now. So no.
It's 2. So, do you want to be? I guess you could get the next 2, Dylan. If it's between Mizian and Ivelios, it's both on you.
Yeah. I guess me and Mizian will go for the third watch, and then just Mizian for the last one.
Okay.
So I'll just make, what's the perception check, right?
No, it's just a normal d20 roll.
Oh, just a d20 roll. Okay, so yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately, Nathan's not here, so you guys can't discuss anything during your first watch. Is there anything you want to do?
Not really. I was gonna mess around and maybe like RP as Ivelios and Mizian, but I don't think so. Probably just Mizian vehemently explains to Ivelios how he really doesn't like waking up to flowers, and Ivelios is just like, I don't understand, nature's great, and eventually Ivelios just gets tired and goes back to sleep, and Mizian is just frustrated and takes the rest of his watch.
Yeah, so, after 8 hours, the dome fades. It's awfully jarring from going, from whenever all of us have the temperature set out to, it's, you guys probably went to bed around, let's say like 9. So it's probably 5 o'clock in the morning. It's awfully nipply out. It's noticeable. Like if anybody was asleep, as soon as the dome dropped, you get startled awake just from the drastic drop in temperature.
What the fuck is going on?
I am very uncomfortable in this weather.
No, it's early. It's early spring, so it'll warm up to 40s or something during the day, but at night it still drops down to 10 degrees or so.
Is there anything to start a fire with?
Yeah, there's a whole forest around you.
No, there's no piles of wood or
Burn
anything
tents.
that's prepped.
And no, the wood on there looks like whatever. They had a fire and it just kind of, burned itself out. So it's just all, charcoal and
Okay.
ash and stuff in the pit.
Oh, whew. I'm gonna go into one of these tents. Just any of them, you know. Be like, I guess. Let me know when we're going to leave.
Yeah, the tents are, are nice. They're, definitely made for the weather that you see up in the north here. Some fur-lined tents, fur-lined sleeping bags. Got the boots with the fur, some Athlon jeans.
Yeah, make sure
Are they,
there's nothing inside any of those.
No.
You know. I'm sorry, Jeremy. What were you saying?
How big are the tents? Like this small?
I mean
Like if you were to take some.
there's plenty of. Usually tents are 2 people, so you can get 2 tents, and if you want. You really don't need tents because you have the dome, but
Right. Yeah. Yeah, we don't. Never mind.
but you can
I
take.
guess I'm gonna pop
If
a
you want.
good berry. Was there any water nearby? Or frozen water? I'm not sure what it looks like.
You can find some, and they have leftover water and rations and stuff in the supply tents. The water's definitely in the water skins. Water skins protect the water somewhat, so it's maybe a little
Slushy.
slushy, but it's not completely frozen.
Has all of us ever seen such a thing? Like
Right,
slushy
slush.
water?
No, not since you. You have since you've been here. You've not slushy water, but you've seen ice. There was a
Right.
little bit of ice over the lake, in the village, in the river that you guys kind of followed up here as you got, some of the stiller parts where the current isn't as strong. There was some, little patches of ice here and there, but slush water probably not.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna drink some cautiously.
Roll me a Constitution save.
All right. 19.
Yeah. You start to feel like your teeth hurt and like a pain in your temple, but you're able to shake it off. No brain freeze for you. You're all set.
This partially frozen water is interesting.
Yeah, Ivelios can go gather some wood and start a fire with druidcraft that can create a fire, and and grab a wooden log or something and use stones, and I can boil water if we want. Get some, heat up the stones and then put them in the wood that has the water in it.
Right.
So when do we want to head out?
I guess as soon as the sun comes up, no?
So I don't know if you want to check for that DM or if you just want to say, yeah, do that. But
No,
I can do that.
you do that. That's not anything special. You're not gonna burn water. You might burn water, but I don't think you will.
How much longer till the sun comes up?
Half an hour, maybe. By the
Is
time you
that,
guys did everything.
Is that lake that's on the map nearby, within walking distance?
The lake?
That was by the village.
I can tell you exactly how far away it is. It's probably like 4 miles or so.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, 4
Uh-huh.
miles.
I'm just gonna warm up by the fire, and give a nut to Sly or whatever.
All right. Well, it's almost 8. We can take a little bit of time, but we should have Nathan here for probably the second half, just in case.
Uh-huh.
Just in case.
Alright, so what time do we get back?
We can take 15 minutes. I mean, we'd 8:10 at the latest. I mean, that would be almost 20-minute break, but that's okay.
Alrighty.
Alright.
See you soon.
armor.
Purry Purry Princess?
Not Purry Purry Princess. It was an actual like female elf.
If we're all back, we can get started. Yes.
I just closed my Zen sheet. I'll open it back up.
How far out is the dig site again?
A couple 100 feet. Maybe like a football field or something like that.
Oh, so I can cast elemental now and not worry about it.
Well, that's an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna see what I want to bring out this time. All right, I found it. Azure.
Azer. One of them squirrely, fiery dwarf guys.
Yeah.
They're alright. The fun really begins when you get the 5th level spell Conjure Elemental. Then the world is your oyster. You can get cheeky bastard like a Corrid, I think, or something like that. Yeah, that thing's a pain in the ass as a DM to deal with. No wait, that's Conjure Fey. Never mind. I'm thinking of some other spell. Yeah, there's a couple of elementals though that are like, really? You're giving players this wizard?
He hasn't.
So much.
Nathan hasn't said anything in Discord or anything.
Yeah, he'll be here in about 10 minutes or so.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
So we're gonna, once everybody's set, we'll start, and then he'll be here. And the gang will be together. We'll be okay.
Hey, hey, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care now?
Yeah. So Elvis takes a minute and does some weird ritual, and out comes this fiery dwarf you guys have seen before. And then, I mean, did I put light on him? I think. Check. No, I don't have light on him. Oh no. I have to change that. I can do it right now.
Skiddly doo.
Because it's what? It's 10:10. Yeah. Hold on. It's light.
While you're fixing people's light, Mizian's light is definitely weird.
Is it weird?
Yeah, it's like all dim. Instead of being, I guess depending on how you want to do it. He's only got a tiny little bright circle around him, and then everything else is dim.
I have to double check.
But the way dark vision works is dim light becomes bright, and then darkness becomes dim. So it's always hard to. It's hard to do on. People have been requesting for a while on the community forums for them to fix that.
Right.
Unfortunately, though, the dynamic lighting is one of the biggest hogs of resources when you're running the web application. So they're not encouraged to fix it because then they'll get more complaints about it being slow. So, yeah, roll 20. I could summon 4 apes to hang out with us. They're climbers, so they can climb in the cave with us. Somebody better have some bananas, though, because otherwise they get very irritable.
You don't think the cold weather will bother them more than the lack of bananas? Oh, they're fake. Never mind. They're like magic, so
No.
maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you summon like mephits or
All
anything?
right. Well,
Mephits? I don't think
Mephits?
so.
However
That
you
would
say
be
'em?
more. That would be more.
That's
Olaf's
That's elemental
range.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm beast, and I don't think I get conjure minor. I get conjure elemental, but I don't think I get conjure minor elementals.
conjure miners.
In case you guys need to cuddle something. I got a heated body over here.
That's hot. Okay. Damn. That came from nowhere. Okay. So anything else you guys want to do to prepare? Was just summoning.
I'll
Vizian's
give
off.
I'm gonna let Avelios hold my dart, so he has his own light source. It's just a moon touch dart, so it's like 30 feet or whatever. And then I have my continual flame holy symbol, which I'll just pull out, so it's resting over my shirt or over, so it's visible.
Correction. According to 5e tools, I do get kind of minor elementals. I guess I should have put that on my sheet as something I can prepare.
This drops down to a 30-15.
Damn. They would be elemental brothers.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm sure Tyler wants to make me more sheets and folders. That's exactly what he wants to do.
Aren't you glad I'm a monk?
I couldn't handle a party full of spellcasters.
You can strip my magic if you want to. I've already proven myself with fists. So
You want me to strip your magic? I'm gonna strip your life. Hold on. Yes, you guys spend a little time. Vizian's off, going to the bathroom, I guess. So you're just waiting for him to get back.
I'll send a chief out ahead to scout again before we head out.
How long? What's the range that you can see through, Chief? Through Find Familiar?
What's the range?
Yeah, I mean, there's a
So
limit.
it's really a DM ruling that you have to make.
There's a limit on telepathic.
Most people's interpretation is that you can see through its eyes at an infinite range as long as it's on the same plane, but you can only communicate with it telepathically when it's up to 100 feet with you.
Yeah, that's how Matt Mercer rules it. I'm not saying he's the rules expert, but that is how he does it.
Matt Mercer is definitely not the rules expert.
Nah, we know.
Remember to love everyone.
Oh, see, it's an action to see through your familiar's eyes until the start of your next turn.
Hence why Matt Mercer is not the rules expert, because Caleb just does that all the time without a problem.
Right.
No, I think. Well, I remember in the beginning, Caleb would just kind of sit down, or somebody else would guide him because he would.
When they
lose
went
his senses.
Go ahead.
That's it. Yeah, Caleb would give up his senses to look through Frumpkins.
Yeah, but when they went underwater and it was dark, when they did the whole underwater adventure for the end of Fjord's arc, he had the octopus on his head, literally
yeah.
over his eyes, and it was using it in combat, like as his vision.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
Yeah. So, yeah, you won't be able to communicate with it, but you'll definitely be able to see through your familiar. Now that it's light out, you do get a better view, I can bring you yourself over to the map real quick. Come on. Scroll, you stupid thing.
Scroll that beautiful footage.
I can't wait to get into a fight. I'm itching to miss something.
I wanted to see you use your new
What?
weapon.
You have your super new toys. You have new toys. You should be great now.
Oh,
Yeah, there he is.
I got an additional +1. And I've just been rolling shitty, dude. That's it. I think I'm like +1 behind the group. That's it. So I've just been getting... I'm sucking up all of the bad rolls. That's it.
It's all that drinking you do. You thought you were a drunken master, but you're just a drunken, I don't know what, dilettante.
I'm glad you find your own jokes funny.
What?
That was Dylan the player, not Ivan.
No, I
who's
know.
the character.
I'm just playing. Okay, so good. So good. My character shines during...
I can't
he has
see
his
shit.
moments. Well, yeah, that's because Chief is scouting.
Oh. You know, Tyler, you can just bring certain people to certain maps. Did you know how to do that in Roll20?
No.
I'm going to teach you something
Yay!
new. Every day I teach you something new. So,
Yeah,
when
teach
you
me
on
that
your
too.
map screen, you know you have it like scrolled down and you can see your maps.
Uh-huh.
If you grab someone's name from the bottom, like where all our tokens are on the bottom, and drag and drop them onto a specific map, only that person will be able to see on that map, and everybody else will stay where you have the player, indicator.
That's pretty freaking cool.
And you can do any number of people on any number of maps too. You could do one person on one map, one person on another map. Yeah, it's great. Roll20 has a lot of features.
So where does it put them? Do they just see the entire map, or like does their token drop on the map?
No, whatever their tokens, whatever their just like if you put everybody on the map, it has the same functionality. The functionality doesn't change. You're just able to put different people on different maps.
That's pretty awesome.
I'll have to... Well, you guys are going to be coming to this map anyway.
Oh, just for future reference, like last one shot that I ran, they were chasing some dude through a cave system, and I had like a maps for each section of the cave, and I had like 3 players that were on one section of the cave and 2 players that were on another section of the cave, and I was able to jump as the DM. I could jump back and forth, but keep the players that were where they were supposed to be without any metagaming or anything happening.
That's pretty sweet.
It is.
Yeah, just ask Dylan. I know about all of the Roll20, well, most of the Roll20 secrets.
So many secrets. You're a pirate, you're a secret holder. Let me drag. Hold on, I have to put this on the board real quick.
Mizion, are you in? Can you hear us? Do we want to do that whole brigade before we get into it? Make
Yeah.
sure everyone can hear everyone? He's currently muted. I don't know if he can hear any of us.
There we go. Yeah, excellent.
Oh,
Twitch land.
this.
Hello. I keep seeing rings the color of sweet potatoes appearing on my screen. Nathan. Nathan.
I should Should we reconnect or him?
No.
So, and this Tyler, is this Brock or the roll?
It's a rock and roller. Do you want to catch it?
Yeah.
The Ayatollah of rock and roll.
Well, obviously, I see this and this.
Yeah, they're just rocks and stumps and stuff like that.
Are the colors the same as they are on the map, or is there really much difference between the rock
I
color?
mean, that's racist, but
Well,
no, the colors you see scattered around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's there.
okay. I will bring Chief back.
Chief.
No one's.
Well, I think that was the point that Tyler was trying to make earlier. Is you can send him out, like when he's farther than 100 feet away, and then what you have to do is kind of give him instructions, like fly around 4 times and then come back into range, so I can give you more instructions.
I hear the typing from Nathan.
Oh, I hear you now.
Hello.
Hello. Give me a second. I really have to go run to the
I was
restroom.
like, oh,
Back.
I'm moving through time.
Me too.
I went through the T-Rex village,
Yeah, hold on.
back to the T-Rex. Okay.
For some reason, like sometimes I removed a lot of maps, but sometimes it just doesn't scroll through, and I have to drag and drop like a son of a bitch.
So the solution for that is the secret proprietary add-on that I would tell you about off stream, and there's an option where you can keep all of your maps on one screen instead of having to scroll through them. So it's much easier to move players around. That's one of the features of that.
All
What?
right.
Did I hear the music?
He reconnected. That's what did means.
No.
Well,
here's the
he's got to
music.
see if he can talk to us.
Yeah,
I can't hear him.
I heard him before.
Oh, I didn't hear him. I might have to reconnect. Uh-oh.
But
So
I
it
mean,
begins.
can't hear him when he has the mute button up. Reconnect. Okay, let's try this.
I'm gonna try.
Can you hear him now, Eric? Well, he's
No,
obviously
he's
muted,
muted.
but
Hold on a second.
unmute yourself.
Talk to us. He's there like, man, I'm trying to roll up this blunt. Halftime shenanigans.
So many shenanigans.
Brought to you in part today by Mizzy and the Drizzian.
Missy and the Drizzian. Brought to you by Disguise Kit.
Nathan's famous hot dogs.
Nathan's hot dogs are good though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't talk shit about Nathan's hot dogs.
Yeah, they don't compare to Sabrett's though. Sorry.
Oh my god. No, we're in a fight now.
We are in the fight. Hell yeah. I mean, Nathan's is alright.
Red
but
hot dogs are the
Sabrett's,
best.
come on. Give credit where credit is due.
Red hot dogs are the best.
Yeah.
Red hot dogs?
Yeah, dude.
I
Talking
mean,
about
let's
like that
actually be
pickled
honest. Like, all hot dogs are pretty disgusting technology.
shit? Yeah, but Sabrett's, those dirty water dogs? Mm-hmm. The Frankfurters.
What, like in the Manhattan? Yeah, I mean, yeah, those are usually soubrettes. Yes, those usually taste good, but not like going to fucking Coney Island and getting a Nathan's hot
Oh,
dog.
sorry. No, Sabrett's any day. You ever go to Grace Papaya? This shit is famous.
Where?
Grace Papaya. It's in Manhattan.
No.
Yeah. They used to have a special. It was like $2.50. You'd get fucking 2 hot dogs, however you want them, with a big ass pina colada, or some other like Spanish type drink. It was fucking delicious. It's the best. Sabrett's are from the Bronx. Boogie down. That's right.
It's New York on New York crime up in here.
It's like the Mets versus the Yankees, or the Jets versus the Giants, or the Knicks versus the Nets, or the Rangers versus whoever else is on
Islanders.
the hockey team. There you go. See, look, Staten Island. It's a big fucking garbage dump.
No, the Islanders are for Long Island, you pipsqueak.
Well, Long Island. Long Island.
Okay, I apologize.
That's not even New York. You know what the fuck? That's Long Island. Oh, hey, what's up, Nathan? How you doing? All right, back to the game.
Oh, just
Wait, you guys can hear
Okay,
it?
now that he's unmuted,
I,
all right. What's going
I
on?
can't fucking
now
What's
that he's
what's
unmuted
happening?
and we know Eric
Yeah.
can hear him, we can reconnect and see if that.
I apologize.
Okay, no
All right.
worries. All right, Nathan, chill out for 1 second. Everybody is reconnecting. Don't do anything.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Nathan?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So yeah, just wait. Everybody else is reconnecting.
We did.
Okay, Dylan, can you hear Nathan?
Oh, somebody summoned a fire elemental. What the hell? What is that bird? Looks like a turtle dove.
Oh, that's Chief. That's the familiar. All right, hold on.
Whoa, bird. Bird is the word.
Okay, so can you two hear each other?
Did we?
I can
Tyler?
hear Nathan now. I don't know if he can hear me.
I can hear you.
All right, that's good. Tyler, you there?
I can't hear Jeremy or Tyler anymore.
I can hear Jeremy. I don't think I've heard Tyler yet.
I'm trying to hear Nathan still.
Me too.
You both.
Tyler, say something.
Tyler and Jeremy cannot hear Nathan still.
Well, you want me to reconnect again?
I don't know. I can hear you and Eric can hear you now.
All right, let me reconnect. Hold on. Just so I can feel inclusive.
What, you think you're the linchpin or something?
Yeah, hold on a second. Hello. All right, I hear Jeremy. Nathan?
Yes.
All right. Dylan?
Yo.
All right. Tyler?
I don't hear Tyler.
I don't hear Tyler.
Me neither.
Jeremy?
Hi.
Hey. All right, we're just waiting on. All right, so Tyler. Tyler.
I don't hear Jeremy.
Jeremy, can you hear Nathan?
No.
Oh, shite. Porque Dios, why have you forsaken us?
Say, ay, Dios míos.
Ay, Dios míos. Ave
I
Maria.
think Jeremy and Tyler might have to just totally reload. Oh shit, you did? And you can't hear Nathan?
Well, here, let me. All I did was reconnect. I didn't reload. I can try reloading.
I'm gonna reload too.
I'm not going anywhere.
Bear with us over in Twitch land. My computer's still loading up. Hello, hello.
Being humanoid and not
There we
animal.
go. Hello,
And
can you hear
I
me?
also smelt the faint smell of rot on the air. So
A faint smell of what?
rot, like
Oh, I
rotten
thought you
food.
said brats. I'm like, what?
All right, I hear Dylan and I hear Nathan.
So the hot dogs continue.
Can anybody hear me?
All right, somebody say something. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, it's Eric can't hear any of us.
I just was making sure you could hear me. I
You
plugged
hear
in the
everyone now?
mic that way.
Are we good?
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Matupe Lupe.
Hey.
Okay, cool. We're good.
Okay.
All right. So we're investigating Vector's kinfolk. Gotcha.
So
That's
We
not
good?
what I said at all.
You said Goliaths, right?
I said that the wizards team was researching some sort of ancient Goliath culture here, and they had an archaeological site, and they have gone missing, and they've been out of touch for 2 to 3, well now 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
Chief
just
just got
finished
back,
taking a watch.
right?
The sun is coming up, and I think we're about to leave.
Sun's
Yeah,
coming
okay.
up. Cool. Gotcha.
Let
So,
me get some info.
And I may or may not have messed around with your sheet a little bit, made it a little bit more organized, and fixed your Javelin of Lightning and a few other things.
what do you mean fix it? I've never used it, so how would I even know there's something wrong with it?
Well, now it's actually rolling all of the proper lightning damage and with the proper DC.
All right. So now I got to see what's up on my sheet. What did you do?
All right.
Oh, why did you change that? I liked that. Actually, I have no idea I'm just being an ass.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Chief is back now.
Yeah.
Hi. So Chief's got up ahead. There's a statue, a bunch of rocks around it, and there's also a body laying beside the statue.
A body? What kind of body?
What kind of body?
There's human.
It's a human body. He said, "Don't look good up there."
Definitely human, like the race human, or humanoid.
No, it's human.
Well, okay, I guess we better go check it out. Just, be careful.
Yes.
Gather up gear and start heading
Where's
out.
this body at?
Not on this map.
Okay. You should send me. I'm looking around like I don't see the body.
No, they hit the floor on the other side of the map.
So the place that we're at right now, this is a campsite,
Right.
or
You see like a whole bunch of, shovels and pickaxes and rations and.
Should we take a shovel?
It won't hurt.
okay.
I'll shove 2 shovels and loot.
Two
Yeah.
shovels?
Grab a pickaxe.
It's also
Too.
pickaxe too. Yeah. But make sure the points are wrapped up or something.
Okay.
Why do I have an offhand dagger? Okay, that's cool.
Because you have 2 daggers and you can stab with your main and your offhand, and they do a different amount of damage in 5e.
This is true. However, I don't think I've ever been close enough to anything to stab it. So, this will
But
be
now you are prepared.
Okay. So you guys gather up your things and follow the path to the dig site. Going through the woods, you can, as you get closer, you can start to see old, stone structures that are, in major disrepair. There's looks like nature has reclaimed most of it, and if you probably, if you didn't know what you were looking for, you probably would, walk right by it because it, blends in so well. But but it has been cleared some from the, dig team. You eventually reach a clearing. Let's see if I can get this stupid thing to scroll. Scroll, damn you! Let me play.
Nice. Ooh.
Okay, here we are.
Oh.
Bring you all out.
Keep remembering. 44. Okay.
Come on, you stupid thing.
I don't know why my health is always right, but my spell points are like wrong.
Don't know.
I can help with that on off stream though.
Oh, that is nicely detailed. I like that. What is that a statue of?
Well, we'll find it.
Is the map off where the lighting?
It shouldn't be, but I'll have to double check real quick.
I think the grid's off a little bit.
The grid's off a little bit.
This is a roll 20 map, so if they have it messed up, it's their fault, not mine.
Yeah, it's off a little bit. Just a little bit.
It as well. Let me go to dynamic lighting and see if I can. Yeah, it is off by a touch. But I don't know how it's off. So if I keep moving it.
If you hold the Alt button, then it won't lock it to the grid. And you'll be able to line it up yourself.
Lining. I'm lining.
Well, the first thing you need to do is make the map itself bigger, like your grid bigger, so you can have some move it around.
It should be lined up, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good.
Close enough.
I mean, it's mainly for the map more than dynamic lighting. I just have to take that value off.
So
you get free to.
is that blood on the rocks?
It is.
No, okay, I didn't want to ask that before, but I should have. I guess.
I want to go run up to the body.
Mhm.
And
A quick note: as you guys got close to this clearing, you do see like hastily drawn notes and bloods with like X's and skulls and stuff like that. Almost as like a warning to stay away.
I want to do a quick medicine. I want to check the body, see if what condition it's in, if it's dead or unconscious or what.
Sure, roll me medicine check.
He's coming. Excuse me. I have to open up my sheet again. Yeah.
No, he gone.
He's gone. Okay.
Rolling him over and stuff. It looks like he has some pretty severe gashes along his, chest and stomach and stuff like that.
I quickly look at the statue and I look at its like the claws or the pincers. Are there is there blood on it? Like, does it look like the wounds could have been made from that?
No, the statue. I mean, looking at the map, the statue is clean.
What is it a statue of?
You were here for when Maddie read from the journal. They didn't know. That's why they were trying to, investigate.
Well, can you describe it? Is it a humanoid shape? How many limbs does it have?
It is definitely humanoid. You can see some weird, claw-like hands and a kind of pale face tucked behind a hood. Not shown on the map. There is what appears to be, barbed wire that kind of, stretches across his body. It looks humanoid. Could have been human at one point, but beyond that, I mean, it's not really.
You said it has two big claw arms. Does it have like a coat on that could be concealing more arms underneath its coat, or?
No, it has two arms.
Is that a tail that it has?
No.
What's this towards the back?
Don't worry about it.
Right. Okay.
Just on the map.
Artistic interpretation.
Alrighty. And how tall is this statue?
10 feet.
Okay, so larger than life representation, hopefully.
Well, I mean, do we see an entrance anywhere?
No, but you can roll an investigation check.
I will provide help.
Okay. Come Is this the dig site? Help me find a place to go inside.
How high is the little dais that this is all on? Like, how high off the ground is that?
Like 2 or 3 feet.
Big 12.
A big 12. I mean, it's a little. I mean, the blood up here is, quite. It's quite a lot. So trying to find any sign of, how it opens. By reading the journal, you know that they found something underneath the statue. You just don't know how.
There has to be a way to move this.
Well, let's do what we did before last night, Mateo. Avelis will say, "Give me a hand. Let's look. Let's see what the footprint pattern is on this.
Okay.
Maybe there was a struggle, or maybe there's a lot of footprints going in one direction."
That's a good idea. I'll help you out.
Would that be survival, Tyler? What do you want me to roll for that?
Yeah. I mean, so you're doing the same thing as last night, right?
Hey, I'm just, I'm not the DM, so.
Oh, nice.
Maybe I should stop making you roll survival. Holy crap! It's twice in a row. No, you.
That's a 30 DM and a natural 22. What do I discover?
Everything. You know everything. No, you. Obviously, this place has been. It's, well worn and cleared. All the trees have been cut back, and you do see. I mean, these little pits here. They go down, maybe not enough to hurt yourself, but they're down a couple feet. It's like they were trying to maybe find what you yourself are looking for, a way in. Going back, because I didn't say everything. The journal did mention, stuff, some bones and stuff found, and you can kind of see them in some of the dirt, like right around here. What else did you find? I guess if you're looking around everywhere, you do see scratch marks on the dais here, where it looks like this statue does slide. It slides this way, so I mean, with a 30, it's safe to assume that maybe this guy purposely, tried to die where he is to make it hard for anything to slide the statue over a dead body.
So basically, all we have to do is play the cha-cha slide and go slide to the left, and it'll slide right out of the way.
Slide to the south, but yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so I will move the body off the dais and put it here.
And I will walk over and rifle through the corpse's pockets.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. And then come to the top part and start, there has to be a way to get this, it slides down, you said, right? Like south?
Yeah.
There has to be something. Maybe I try moving like the claw hands. I don't know.
This is a puzzle. I feel like this is Olvas' specialty. Come on, Olvas. Find the answer. Ivelios looks to Olvas for the answer.
Elvis will search his brain for the answer. So is the statue movable? Oh. Before I...
There's definitely slide marks. It looks like it moves.
from what I've seen and heard, can I make of anything? Especially like the blood on these rocks here. Like, what's going on?
It looks like there was an attack. A lot of it is congregated around the statue.
Do the wounds on these people, this guy over here, look like they're from this or something
No.
else?
No, the wounds are smaller than what that size of a clawed hand probably would make.
Are they like a natural, like an animal, or are they like from like a blade or something?
No, it looks like claw marks, not blade marks.
Maybe there are things living inside the sandpit areas, and they go and attack
Is
the thing in the middle.
is the ground loose in these pits?
I mean, it's with some work. I mean, it is cold, so the ground is fairly solid.
Okay.
You said it's cold. Does it? It's like maybe the wheels have frozen up some. If it has wheels or something, or is it not that cold? Old Earth. All right.
I mean, it's now. I mean, it's like around 7, so it's probably like 15 degrees by now. I mean, it's warming up, rather steadily as the sun comes up over the mountains. Mold Earth, what are you just digging?
Yeah, I was gonna dig in these holes or whatever. I could.
Yeah, I mean, you can dig up stuff.
All right. I'm gonna start with this hole on the side. And let's go clockwise.
Well, I mean, how much time do you want to spend digging, and how far do you want to dig?
Well, I'm just gonna dig like one hole or a small area out of each hole. It doesn't take that long, does it? It's instantaneous. No, I'm gonna take like a couple minutes.
I mean, there's nothing in the holes, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and twist this the statue, like twist it one way and then the next.
No, it's doesn't seem like a twist, no.
What position are its hands in? Is it looks like it's clutching its chest with one hand and kind of pointing with the other?
It just looks like he's in a resting place, or in like a intimidating pose. I mean, he's not pointing to anything specific.
There's no writing anywhere on the statue and the base. Anything that might look like a language? No. Oh, I hate the puzzles.
And when we were in Dungle Bar, or what was the name of it again?
Dungle Bar. Jembal Dar.
Jambal Dar, sorry.
Dungle Bar.
Did we ran into some like secret walls and stuff, right? I think there was like one thing that had like a lever or a button, right? Maybe this has a lever or a button.
No,
I'm looking.
There's just statues that slid, and some statues had false doors, but that's it.
It's made out of stone, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to it and try to turn the stone into wood.
I mean, for your transmutation thing, what it's like, how much can you do for time period?
Let me read it. Hold on.
It's not a lot.
It's a 5-foot cube, and I think it takes either 1 minute, 10 minutes, or an hour.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it will turn to wood. There's nothing, magical about it.
Well, has anybody searched for a button or a lever?
Yeah, I've been looking at all types of things.
Here, let me take a look too.
No lever or button, but definitely looks like it slides.
Maybe we just need more
Wow.
strength.
Let's just help me push this thing.
I'm gonna hand Mateo the crowbar that I've been carrying around. I don't remember how I got it.
It comes in your burglar's kit.
Yeah, I thought somebody passed it to me. I don't know why.
Oh, possibly. All right, I'm gonna try and
Like-
push this thing. Can somebody help?
Crowbar gives advantage on strength checks, I believe.
Crowbar? Yes. Unless,
So just a regular strength
unless
check
you
or
have a
athletics?
portable ram.
With advantage. Strength check with it says any strength check. So
Athletics is a form of a strength check.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I see a little flaming guy, so
I can
Let's
do
step
it.
back.
I put my back into it. 20.
Oh, look at that! The statue slides forward.
Are you shitting me? All we had to do was go push it.
Look at this.
Sometimes the greatest puzzle is no puzzle at all.
Yes.
Man, I asked that first thing. I'm like, did anybody push it yet? I wouldn't have done anything. I thought we already tried pushing it.
With great
Avelios.
wisdom comes a little effort. I give him back the crowbar.
Yeah, so it takes, you get it started with a crowbar, and with some help, you guys are able to push it, and it goes, down, and it is dark. It smells musty. There's a slight mist that kind of seeps up out of the ground.
I told you they're vampires.
I mean,
I wanna, if I can, I wanna cast Druidcraft and just get an idea of what the weather is like going to be for the day, just to see what we have to come back to or whatnot.
the weather will be.
The cantrip does in the spell description give some examples.
The weather will be. I don't want that. I want. Looks fairly decent. It's not cloudy with a chance of meatballs. No rain. It's like going to be, quite warm. Maybe even reaching, close to 60 today. There'll be
That is not quite
a
warm.
slight
That's
breeze.
not warm.
Well, for the area, it is.
Oh,
That's fair.
well, okay.
It's 15 degrees right now. You're looking at an increase of 45 degrees in temperature. That is going to be quite warm.
Somebody's never been to Ohio. All right. So there's a hole underneath this that leads down, or is it steps?
There's
Or
a
is it-
ladder.
There's a ladder.
All right. This is why we got the climbing kits. And I'm gonna
Oh.
start putting on my harness.
Yeah, we have
Can-
a climate kit, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Well, I figured I'd ask about that later. I'm like, what the hell is this, and where did I get it from, and how much does it weigh?
12 pounds.
Can we see to the bottom?
No.
Some of us have
Hey.
60 foot of dark vision, right?
No.
Nope.
And we still can't see the bottom? Okay.
No.
Mizian has 60 feet of dark vision.
Yes, but apparently it's more than 60 feet. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do,
No, I'm
Wait,
saying you
wait.
can't see.
Is it more than 60 feet, or is it like obscured by the fog?
No, I'm saying you can't see. It is dark.
Like magically dark?
That nobody knows. Except for me, but I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
well,
Alright, hold on. I have. Let's see what continual flame. I don't think.
If anybody has just a plain light cantrip, we can take a rock, cast light on it, and drop it in and see what happens.
I've got an even easier idea. I've got torches. I'm just gonna go hit that little fire elemental in the back of his head with a torch to light it on fire and drop it down the hole.
You guys have
All right.
about
Or,
Look-
you know, you can do the light thing.
looking down. You have about you guesstimate like 5 feet of vision in front of you.
5 feet. I don't think I'll waste a torch. That's got to be something magic.
All right, well, come on, let's all attach
Yeah.
to each other.
It's a combination of whatever's down in the hole, between the mist and the darkness and whatever. It's just very hard to see.
Well, I did prepare to dispel magic today, so if somebody tells me there's magic, I could try to dispel it.
I don't think we need that just yet.
So what do you want? You want to tie us all together and we'll just run around blind? You know, if I'm blind, like half of my spells don't work when I'm blind.
Okay,
Maybe more.
I understand that. You know, if we crawl into the hole and we are blind, then we deal with that. I don't know. I tied some rope to me and I leave it and I tossed it to Elvis. And I was like, okay. And then I start climbing down the ladder carefully. And I have my continual flame thing. So it gives me like torchlight, if that makes any kind of difference.
I still want to light a torch and drop it down right before you start climbing down, so maybe we can see the bottom before you get there. It's my old-fashioned glow stick, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still have Maddie's
Yeah.
glowing
Dart?
dart? Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, a little bit out of character. Did you fire any arrows? I've been real diligent about subtracting them.
Nope.
No, we did
Okay.
not fire any arrows, but you do have 4 good berries in your pocket.
I noticed that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I moved some stuff around on your sheet. No problems. I also upgraded your armor to the proper armor that we bought you.
Gotcha. Because I completely forgot about that.
And I double checked that your cloak of protection is working, which it is. And yeah, I
He's
did a
got
few
you covered.
things. I you know, it was like a DM with a sheet that needed some help.
I liked my sheet. I thought it worked. But if it works better, I say thank you very much. And thank you for running it while I was absent.
Well, you missed it. Ivelios and Mizian had like a long conversation that ended in you being frustrated about you're like, you know, you don't want any flowers when you wake up, and you know it's not cool. And Ivelios was just like, you know, nature is great. You know, I don't see the problem.
What happened to the ring?
I didn't do anything to the ring.
I did not save, apparently. I had it in
Do
the
you
bio
do you
area.
pop out your sheet when you use it, like from the BTT?
Yeah.
Yeah, that frequently can be a problem for everybody, just so you know. When you pop your sheet out of the VTT, sometimes stuff doesn't get saved back on to it when you finish. So I never pop my sheet out. What you can do is if you double click your name all the way at the top of the sheet, it'll shrink down to a little bar that you can put anywhere on the VTT, and then you just double click it again and your sheet pops back out. And you don't actually have to remove it from the VTT.
Okay, you said double click on the name to do that? On the name, double click on it. Oh, hey, cool.
Yet again, people learn about Roll20.
Hey, a day without learning is a wasted day.
Indeed. All right. Make sure my darkness is
So is this a complimentary 5 feet of vision that we're getting, just so we don't run into each other, or do we actually have 5 feet of vision?
No, well, I said you have 5 feet of vision.
So some bullshit is going on.
There's always bullshit going on. Come on.
All right, be careful. Whatever is down here is gonna see us before we see it. And I will start moving forward. Let me know when I can start moving.
Whoever,
Okay,
Mizian,
there's a-
you're furiously typing is coming through the mic.
Wow, really? That's hilarious.
Yeah, you can start moving.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a door in front of you. It is barred from the outside. Your side.
And what does this statue look like?
Kind of the same. Kind of a gaunt, pale-faced humanoid.
Tyler,
Spears.
on your map, on your dynamic lighting options,
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I don't
select
see anything.
restrict
there we are.
movement, and select enforce line of sight, and select only update on drop, because I was just accidentally able to go through the wall and see what was on the other side of the wall because none of those options are selected.
Well, Ethan, don't accidentally go through the wall.
You said accidentally on purpose.
No, I was just moving my character around and it went through the wall.
All right, I'm going to take my spear and start softly tapping along the wall and the door and all this other stuff. Don't worry, guys, I got this. I'm a professional.
Yes. I trust you.
You start tapping. You hear, "Hello."
What direction is that coming from?
Behind the door.
There's a door?
I hold up my finger to my mouth and do like a shh and look at the group. And then I tap on the door softly again.
Hello.
I look at the group and I kind of shrug. I tap again.
Hello. Who's out there? Let us out.
Does that sound like fishy to me?
You can roll an insight check.
Thank you. I will do that. $19?
Let's see. 19 should be enough.
You said it was barred on the outside? On our
Your
side?
side, yes.
It's like just what, like a big... Is it like a wooden thing? Does it slide? Does it come up? Like, how's it work?
Yeah, it looks like a big, old, like thick thing of wood. The doors are, or the beam is slightly splintered from maybe people trying to break out. But your insight, I mean, fishy. I mean, he's just saying hello.
Yeah, but it's
I
a...
mean, like, let us out. I mean, he seems eager to be let out.
Okay. I kind of gesture towards the Azer, and like, come and help me. And I'll try and lift this thing.
Yeah. Roll me athletics with advantage. They're a tough guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just going to try to burn the door down.
23.
Yeah, I mean it's a hefty piece of lumber, but you and the Azer are able to lift it up and set it aside.
Okay. And then does the door look like it pulls in or pushes out, or you know what
Pushes
I mean?
out. Pushes out towards you guys.
So the hinges were on the outside, on our side?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll kind of gesture for the Azer to step back a little bit, and then I will, get my fingers and do like a 3, 2, 1, and then I'll pull it over, pull it towards me so that I'm behind the door.
Alright.
We'll get ready to cast like firebolt just in case.
And I'm going to move over to the behind the statue and hide.
Let's see if I can rotate this door here. Come on.
That's if something pops out hostile at us, not if anything.
Something that you can see hostile.
Yeah.
I'm still hiding though.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
I'm just going to have to remove the whole door. I won't let me rotate it. But I'll know you behind cover, Maddie.
What the fuck? Is that like a bunch of bodies? Like,
The initial reaction is quite adequate, but upon closer inspection, it almost looks like the painting on the floor. It's like a mosaic or something.
oh shit.
What do you see?
Is there anybody inside?
You see what you see?
Mateo, what do you see?
So how far did we have to travel down to get to this point?
Like 50 feet or so.
Really?
Not super far, but
I'm worried about getting trapped in here. I think maybe we should go back up and like put some pitons in the statue so it doesn't roll back, or at least somebody will have to struggle for a while to you know what I'm saying? Like let's keep that thing open.
Go ahead.
Sounds
hurry
like a good idea.
up. Yeah.
Are you gonna do that, or do you want me? I've got pitons.
I do not have pitons.
Okay. Well, while they're discussing that, I want to step 5 feet into the room. Can I do that?
yeah.
Nothing attacks me.
No.
Who's in here?
I'm one of the workers.
Come to me. I can't see shit in there.
That crazy Bolivar. He trapped us down here.
Okay, well, come. You're
I'm
free.
so thirsty.
Okay, well, come, because I can't see anything. And if I, go in there, I might kick you in the face. Can you see me?
What? Ask him if he used to be here. Ask him why we can't see.
You're right there, dude. Speak.
No, he went back up to put in the.
Oh, shit.
No, that was me. I went to do
No,
that.
I went up to help. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not here.
Oh,
So there's
okay.
only two of you downstairs.
So me and Ovis, as usual. Okay. Come, can you see me?
Yes.
Well, then come. And I'll back up.
You'll see a flash of movement go quickly by your face.
What the shoot? What the fuck? What did you see? What I saw the thing, but what did you say? A flash of poon?
I said
Movement.
Oh,
He said a flash of poon. We know what's on his mind.
You could have seen that too. I mean, darkness
Oh,
plays
shit.
many tricks on your mind.
oh.
Are we back from lodging the pitons in?
Yeah, you guys that would only take maybe a minute at the most. I don't assume Maddie is moving quickly.
No, hell no! I'm not moving at all. I'm waiting for
Is
it to
that-
come to me.
Is that Azor actually burning?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the Azor, literally, and light a torch off of it and toss it into the room.
toss it into the room. We find a torch. What's your strength?
Oh, I should have gave this to somebody else to toss. 9.
I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's not terrible. Yes, just roll me a basic like athletics check real quick.
This is. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to hit you in the back with this torch. Or not.
Jesus.
Jesus, what is with everybody's natural 20s today?
This is okay because now what's going to happen is Maddie's going to roll all natural ones to counterbalance the group.
Don't you put that on me.
No, he's going to do well because he didn't try to break down the door this time.
Yeah, so we should say you actually light it and chuck it in. Chuck it up good. Chuck it. Don't let you see the light.
Well, guys, I've got a few more torches if you think we should try to light up this room. Got quite a few more torches. I'll promise to give them to Maddie to let him throw them.
Hold on, wait, no. If you come out, and I back up again. Something just came by me. I'm kind of like in a defensive stance at this point.
Did you get a good look at it? Or was it fast?
No, it was a flash of poon.
I miss those days.
I mean, like in that moment that it, flew by me or ran by me or whatever it did. Could I pick out any kind of details at all? Like, did it look?
Roll me a perception check real quick. See what you saw.
He saw Poon. We know that.
Yeah, you definitely.
God damn it, 9.
No, you saw. I mean, there was definitely humanoid.
Did it smell like dead?
This whole place kind of has a rotten smell to it. I don't know if it's from whatever ran by you or from the place itself.
Should we try to trip it?
There's just like a. I mean, the mist here. It's not like it's just kind of clinging to everything. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's there.
Can anyone cast light?
Nope.
Listen, if you need help, then come. Stop playing around. This isn't funny.
We have injured.
If we take a long rest and we come back, I can cast light.
You have injured. Well, quickly bring them too. I need one of you. One of you come over here. Just one.
Wait, there's more than one?
Yes. That's what they said we.
I'm so thirsty.
Well, you're going to stay thirsty unless you come out here. See? What the fuck is that?
What is that?
Yeah, do I see red glowing eyes?
That looks like Poon.
I know what that is.
Come on, pop it up. Why won't you? Stupid thing. It won't let me pop it up for you guys.
Control Z?
Shift Z? Shift Z?
Oh, Shift Z, yeah.
Yeah, there it goes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know what that
So
is.
we're looking Poon.
That looks hungry and not alive. That we all see that? If I can see it?
I concur. Immediately, I notched an arrow.
And immediately, I'm going to ask for initiative.
Nice.
You blood sucking something. Excuse me, ma'am. Your breast is almost out.
I can see your brood.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Mateo, I don't know if you've been holding to that vow of celibacy or whatever, but I think you should just, don't make a try for this one.
How the fuck did I roll the same thing twice?
Don't worry. Look at this initiative. This is the
The
most
scales
glorious-
have tipped. I rolled a natural 1 after all those natural 20s.
Look at
I
this
told
initiative.
you.
It's so beautiful.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Olvis, you're first, buddy.
Sorry, I can see that from where I'm at.
If you can see it, you can see it. Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Forgot my little sheets down here. Gonna hit her hard. Hit her good. We're gonna do a 4th level scorching ray. Focused right on that. Also has that 5 beams. Yeah, I think so. Let's make sure. Double check. 3 beams. Yep. So, yep, 5 beams. Here we go. This is regular roll, right?
Yeah.
No event. Okay. 24, 12, 11, 18, and 14 to hit.
2 hits for
14.
14 damage.
I'm a little rusty. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since I could.
My spell points get reverted back. Fuck. I'll fix that.
Okay.
And that is it for me.
Okay. Mizian.
Well, I wasn't quite sure what to do, and then somebody literally did a 5-point flamethrower on it. So I'm guessing that I'm gonna let go of this notch and I'll just hop at it.
You have a sneak attack because the user is a friendly.
Why is that not on? Oh, there it is.
He just
Kinda
rolled
late.
like shit.
Here, I'm just 3d6 real quick.
We are going to have a serious
There we go.
problem. We don't have a paladin or a or a cleric. We have a serious problem.
We'll be fine.
I hope something you can do does radiant damage because we're going to have a problem.
You don't have a moonbeam?
And then hold on. Gotta get used to moving that thing like that. Excuse me. I'm gonna move up behind the statue and bonus action hide.
All right.
And
Jeez.
end it right there.
Ooh, we got John Cena.
And that'll end my turn right there.
All right.
And take
Maddie.
that off.
Okay. I mean, this thing looks dangerous, right? Like it started hissing at us or something.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely looks dangerous.
Okay, cool. Let me see these real quick. Where is it? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, attacks made with these gauntlets are +1 to attack and damage. Once a long rest, the user can say a command word to activate these gauntlets for 1 minute. All unarmed attacks gain a +10 to reach and an extra d6 force damage. So it doesn't take an action to activate this? Huh?
No.
No? Oh, okay, cool.
No.
Alright, so then
You just have to say the command.
Okay, I will say the command word, whatever that is. And then I will do 2 unarmed strikes. I say, you stay over there, motherfucker. And then, ooh, all right, hold on. 5 points of magic blunt damage. I'll add the d6s after. The second one. Ooh, look at me.
Look at you.
Yeah, it's a plus 10. My range is at least 10 feet right now. 10 or 15, I don't know. All right,
Okay.
and then can I do flurry of blows with this?
Yeah.
Am I in melee? I'm not in melee technically, right?
No, you're not in melee. You're,
So hold on.
10 feet
I
away.
think the flurry of blows might be
But
in
you're,
melee. Let me see.
but it's like bows going.
It's whatever your unarmed strike is. So if your gauntlets give
Okay.
you something on your unarmed strike, if it says specifically like you gain a +5 range on your unarmed strike.
Okay. Well, yeah, it just said after I take the attack action. All right, so I'm not gonna do flurry of blows. I'm just gonna do a bonus action to do one more, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, actually, you know what? Before no, I'm gonna try and stun. I'm gonna try and stun this. So DC 15 con or 14 con, one of those two.
It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so then that's going to be a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, so 14. DC 14 con save. To see if it gets stunned.
Haha.
Scheiße. Okay, and then yeah, so just for bonus.
That was close.
Yeah, that was close. Alright, yeah, just a bonus, one more unarmed strike. With a 15? Does that hit?
15 just hits.
Really? Okay, awesome. Alright, so 9 points of blunt. Alright, so we got a total of
Roll your
9,
3d6.
17, so 22 magic blunt. Magic blunt, I like that. Plus.
Got a magic blunt right now.
Yeah. And then another 3d6 force for an extra 10 points. And then.
Damn.
And then I will back up over here. And that's actually I'll come over here. That's the end turn for me.
All right. This creature, just got fucked up. Its jaw's a little broken. It has, wounds from the arrow and scorch marks, and you can just kind of see it heal away. And she just kind of smirks.
Oh,
Then
you
she'll
think that's
disengage.
funny?
And disappear. Okay. Adios.
She just went into the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I say, darkness, come back! Um, What the fuck do I do? I mean, I can't really do anything. Yeah, I'll just do the old bear trick, and I'll summon my bears around this light over here.
So many
Who's
bears.
controlling the Azar?
I am.
That's Elvis.
Okay, gotcha.
Acer laptops.
Uh-oh, my map is freaking out here. I'm trying to put some... I didn't actually move here. Just trying to put some symbols on my guy here. To remind me that I'm concentrating. Thank you. And then I'll just pull out my bear tokens. Oh, they don't seem to have sight. Or if they do.
I don't think bears have dark. Do the bears have dark vision?
Those ones don't from what I saw in the token. But oh, these ones do not have dark vision.
Will they get burned if I like summon them on top of the torch?
No, I mean the torch only does like 1 fire damage. If you hit somebody with it, I mean I think your bears are okay.
And then I gotta roll initiative for them, which I'm doing now. I'm trying to. It's not working. It's taking a second. There it goes.
Good on the bears.
And then I will do as a bonus action, I will do my totem right in the middle here. Did we make a little thing for that for me, or do you always have to take that out?
Ah, that's the one thing I keep forgetting. I always
Okay.
pull out the same. Remind me after the session to set up a totem.
Okay. I want to put it like right so I get everybody like right here in the square to the southwest of the Azer. And then you got to put like a 30-foot radius aura on it, and everybody gets
Advantage on
12
strike.
12 temporary hit points. I'm doing the bear totem. I'll link that real quick. Let me just take my spell points off. Sorry, I'm taking so long. So yeah, I'm doing the bear spirit. So everybody gets temporary hit points equal to 5 plus your. Oh, so it's 13 now. Everybody gets 13.
Cool.
13 temporary hit points. And as long as you're in the aura, which is yellow, I don't know if everybody can see that, you get advantage on strength tests and strength saving throws. And that will end my turn.
All right. Acer laptops.
Gonna move it down here, I guess. Not too far though. Probably just right there. Just see if it can intercept whatever that thing is. When it comes back through. If it comes back through. That's it.
Blind bears.
It's actually a good looking totem.
So the bears have advantage on smell, I believe. Yes, they have keen smell. So I'd like them to both use, each of them as their turn, to use an action to try to sniff out this whoever this thing is, and they should have advantage.
Poon?
Yeah, the undead poon.
The undead poon.
The undead poon that smells
Awfully,
like rot.
it's awfully fishy. I mean,
Ooh, almost love it down here then.
one bear. Is that top bear?
Yeah, so they have advantage, so I didn't have the advantage toggle on. Let me fix that. So yeah, one bear rolls if you take the first two, a 20, and then the other bear rolls an 8.
So the top bear, I mean, you can see his head darting from like this area to this area to this area.
So we're just surrounded. The bear's trying to tell me they're everywhere. The poon is everywhere. We are gonna sink in unwanted undead poon.
Anything else? Movement? Anything?
Yeah. I moved them. One's gonna post up next to the bear, and then the other one, they can't see. I can't see with the token in the dark, so it's just gonna like move until it thinks it's close up against a wall, and then that end turn.
All right. Olvis.
That's great. Let me check something.
By the way, Olvos, your Acer also got 13 temporary hit points. I don't know if you realized that, but
Yep. Yeah, I gave it. Okay, that's not gonna work. But I don't really want to move out there. Try to see if I have torches. I don't think I do. I have an explorer's pack.
if you have an explorer's pack, you have 10 torches if you haven't used them in your explorer's pack, and a tinderbox to light them with.
So I
Yep.
would take a torch out and light it and chuck it. Just to
Yeah,
get more light up there.
I mean, that would be like takes an action to light, your torch and whatnot.
Okay. That is what I'm going to do. I'm very scared.
Yeah, so you have to takes an action to light a torch, so you have to throw it next turn.
All right.
Yeah, takes an action.
Yeah, I don't really have any. I don't really want to put a firewall out there right now, not knowing exactly where I should be placing it. So
Right in front of you.
yeah,
Okay,
that's my turn.
Mizian.
So you can, even with dark vision, you can't see anything that's not illuminated by actual light. Correct?
Did you see what you see?
Okay. Well, hmm. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna, since I'm still hiding, I'll, what is that, move at half speed to stay hidden, or literally to sneak.
Right.
Alright. Yeah. But let's move that slow so we can. Damn it, move. I'm moving right there. I'm staying hidden, and I'm gonna ready an action for the first hostile creature I see is just getting plugged.
Alrighty. I don't know why it put the vampires in front of you, Maddie, but you're up. You were up first last time, so you
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it switches every other round because we have the same initiative
No, does
to
it?
keep it fair. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's not exactly how the rules of D&D 5e go.
Yeah. So it's your turn, Maddie.
Okay. I will. All right. Let me. All right. Let me put that. Whoops. No. There we go. Okay. I will start moving about. So 5, 10, 15. The totem's not there, so I can move there, right?
It's there in spirit.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, and then moving through a friendly is double. So that's going to be 30, 35. Oh, there's one over here. And then I will like pa 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 pa. Okay, so okay. All right, so number 1, 17 to hit for 8 points plus 2 force. So 8 magic blunt plus 2 force. second attack, if I can get my sheet to stay open. That's gonna be. I'm gonna use a luck point to re-roll that. Alright.
Okay.
Okay, come on. 26. Yay.
There
So
you
7 points plus another d6. This, I can't tell if this is the same one as before, right? So number 4.
I mean, it definitely looks, worn down a bit.
Okay. Alright, so then, so an additional 7 magic blunt plus 4 force damage on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my. I'll do a flurry of blows. Fuck it. So
It looks awfully beat up.
okay, yeah, flurry of blows. So another key point. All right, so one of these. All right, so fuck yeah. So another 10 points of magic blunt damage plus d6. Ooh, yeah, that's right. So another 16 points.
Oh, my map's freaking out just like Dylan's.
Do I need to give
Did
you a
the
total?
poon just run across the screen?
Am I beating up the poon?
The poon is beaten. I just have to put the X on her.
Okay,
It
cool.
looked like the poon ran across the screen.
All right.
It's good.
So then, all right.
Oh,
So,
shit.
all right. So that was 35. Oh, I'm gonna die right now. 35. I can't. I don't have enough to go back. We'll go 40 over here. Come on. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. Oh shit. And I'm gonna lose that extra attack. Fuck it. Here we go. I'm a hero. Okay, and I don't see anything. I guess I lose my extra flurry. Damn it. Okay. End turn for me.
All right. They'll go. Maddie,
Uh-huh.
you hear something on the ceiling above you. As this thing drops down next to you.
Holy shit. It has a sister.
Wait, can
Well,
I
it's a-
see it from my point of view? From my vantage point?
If you can see it, you can see it. I mean, I don't know what your screen looks like.
No.
No,
Can't see
it's
it.
on the other side of the
Sorry.
statue.
So
Nope.
make one claw attack,
That's a miss.
and then a follow up with a bite.
That's a miss. Keep your fucking hands off of me. And I'm just like blocking, Pucks out. Wah, wah.
Damn. That hit point max drops by the damage, and they regain that in health?
Let's see, that was- Okay, well, we can't move. And you guys hear more, scurrying around from somewhere inside. And Avelius, it's your turn.
Did what just happened happen to next to either of my bears? Would they have heard it?
Yeah, they would have heard it. Yeah. I mean, they're blind, but they.
Well, they're not. What's his name has light around him, so a magical
Right.
light. So I can't actually see with the tokens. You didn't give me sight with the tokens.
Oh, let's hold on. There.
Yeah, the southern bear could probably see. But we'll see.
I mean, both of them should be able to see. I can see.
Yeah, they see that.
All right. Yeah. Oh, but it's not their turn. Never mind. It's my turn. Ivelios can't see anything, but he heard what's his name call out. He's gonna, I guess, walk towards whatever's going on to try and get a line of sight on what's happening. So 5, 10. 15, 20. At that point, can I see around this corner, or do I have to go? I can't even go any further because things are in my way.
Damn it, bears.
Sure. And then I think I see this
Yeah,
chick.
you see a corner.
Yeah, I'll just cast. Okay, my sheet just did a weird. Here we go.
Constitution save. Whew. Yeah,
Ouch.
so it's hard to see, but this thing looks like it just shakes off the numbing cold that tries to encase it. Anything else?
I mean, that's all the movement I can do for now until my bears get the fuck out of my way. So, yeah.
Damn it, bears!
I'm good.
Move your furry asses.
Acer laptop, what are you doing?
Acer will move down here and whack it.
Whack it real good.
Whack.
Whack.
Yeah.
That's a miss with your whack.
We'll just stand there. Stare at it.
Lay down. Go lay down.
Can I step into that other one's
You
spot?
got
or-
like an hour or so.
Yeah, it's an object now. It's not a creature.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Brown bears.
You're on mute.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, I was on mute. 5, 10, 15. Can I squeeze over on the other side of Maddie here? I can't really see. Is that violating any walls?
No, there's no walls. You can step around Maddie, no problem.
All right. And it's just gonna like bite and claw. Bite. The sheet don't want to work today. I don't know what this story is. Bite. Here we go. Yeah, that don't hit. See, all the ones. I told you.
Yay!
I told you.
You feel like me.
And this one is just gonna like move like a little bit into the light so it can sort of see what's going on, and then it's just gonna ready an attack for anything that comes into like range. Anything that it hears or it smells, it's gonna swipe at it.
All right. So yeah, this bear comes over Maddie, and this creature just like, supernaturally dodges every attack. Ovis.
All right, I'm finished throwing that torch now.
All right, roll me just a strength check. I just want to see.
Remember, you get advantage.
Athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
I mean, if you have proficiency, if not, it's just a strength check.
I don't. 19.
Nice.
Natural? Look at that. That's 2. That's 2. So yeah, I'll just copy this.
Copycat.
Copy. I'll put it like somewhere. Avelios just sees this torch come, flying overhead.
All right. Is this the staircase I'm on right now?
Yeah.
Can I tell how high the roof is?
From inside, it looks anywhere from like 10 to 20 feet.
All right, I'm gonna fly up 10 feet.
I mean, that's a guess. I mean, you can't see up that high, but you can go until you hit your head.
Can I fly up over the statue?
If you want to.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fly up over this and stop right there.
Okay. Mizian.
Okay. Would you say these things are hiding from us?
Yes. Or they're just taunting you. Either one.
Either one?
I mean, you heard them, like, you heard claws and stuff kind of
Okay.
in the stone around. You just don't know.
That's a wisdom check, right?
Perception check?
Perception?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Would
Spot
that
a
would
hidden creature?
that's what I'm asking. Are they considered hidden?
I mean, they haven't taken the hide action, but I guess they are hidden from you, right?
Okay. So you're saying go ahead and make that roll, or
Sure, go ahead.
all right?
Damn. So I guess the closest one, because it's only one creature,
That's fine.
is the closest one would be right up here.
That's the closest one to me.
Yes.
So can I see it or know where it is well enough to take a shot at it?
With disadvantage, yep.
With disadvantage. All right, let's see. Maybe we'll, instead of that. Oh hell, screw it, disadvantage. We'll take the shot.
But you were hidden, so it would be straight. It would be a straight roll.
Gotcha. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a hit for 10 damage. Out there in the darkness and mist somewhere, you hear a.
And then I'm just gonna I'm gonna try to say, hey, there's one over, and I'm kind of point in the general direction to where it is because I don't think they can see it.
I can't even see you on my map.
Yeah, I can't see him either.
Very well. Well, you know what? It's because I actually still haven't. I'm gonna come out this way towards the light, and I'm just gonna point. There's one over this way too, and point in the general direction that you guys cannot see. And then I'll end my turn right there.
Alrighty. Maddie?
All right. I mean, I see. Which way did he point? Which direction?
Up here.
I don't see anything. Are you
Ish.
paying? Oh, I see it. Oh shit! All the way over
Wait.
there. Okay.
Yeah, but that was the closest one to me over that
Okay,
way.
Okay. Well, I kind of dealing with the one right in front of me, and then I will punch this thing in its pointed teeth. So this is one. That's a miss. Number
Yeah.
2. All right, that's a hit for 7 magical blunt plus 4 points of force damage. How's this thing looking?
It hasn't been touched yet until now.
Oh shit. Okay. Then okay, I will do a flurry of blows. So we'll do number 1.
That's a hit.
So 8 points of magic blunt plus another 1 of force. You know what? I'm gonna try and stun this thing. Fuck it.
Alright.
That's another key point. DC 14 con save. Man.
These things are hardy.
Yeah, and then my last attack. That's gonna be another hit for 7 points of blunt plus 4 points of force. Alright, I get to disengage as a free action. So oh man. Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta take the light with me. So
Not the light!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then I'll go back 40, 45.
Weirdest disengage.
Yeah, I just kind of run around and do a quick scouting of the area.
Serpentine.
Serpentine, zigzag,
Serpentine
zigzag.
style.
All right, and that'll be that's my turn. Fix this. I got 8 rounds left.
So this thing, it will take a claw and a bite at the bear.
Is the Azer right north of it? Because I still have light over there somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
the Azer
underneath
sheds light.
the icon.
Laser sheds light.
Okay,
So attack on the why?
that's a miss. That hits.
All right. So yeah, the claw, just can't pierce the hide, but it uses that distraction to just. No. And you can see
Part of the damage that it did with the necrotic damage that's supposed to heal it, quote unquote, was temporary hit points. Does that mean it still gets healed?
Yes.
good question. I believe so.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about like. I'll look that up. But anyway, this thing it's up against the wall here, and it'll just put its hands and feet into the wall and skitter up. You guys, the Azer and the bear, can take up attacks of opportunity.
That hit.
Damn.
And you don't do
Yeah.
flanking, right? You do not do flanking?
No. Yeah, so this thing, scurries up to the ceiling out of sight. I'll just move it away from you guys. I'll just use this token to donate. Donate, yeah, to mark where it was. And that's. You guys still hear, multiple different claws and stuff in the ceilings and the walls, but you don't see shit. And it's Velios' turn.
You're muted.
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself. I wasn't really saying anything. I can't see, so I can't do anything. I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to once a day, without using a spell slot as a furbolg, I can cast Detect Magic. I think that's an action. Yes. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic and see if I can maybe try to figure out if I can dispel this darkness and see if it's magical or what the story is. So that's what I do. Oh wait, I don't do that. I don't do that because it's concentration, and that would spoil my bears. I don't do that. Fuck. What am I gonna do? I'll just ready a frostbite for the first thing that comes into view. Frostbite. First hostile thing that I can see.
All right. Azer.
Let's see. Just gonna check his movement speed.
Acer.
30 feet. Alright, guess he's just gonna... Yeah. Just chill, right there.
All right. And it is 10:05 almost. And we're at the top of the order, so we will end tonight's session there.
Oh, this is interesting.
All right.
Alright, so I'm just gonna put a thing.
Oh, man. I just had a brilliant idea, too.
Yeah, I mean, druids have moonbeam and I have daylight, but I have to prepare those spells, and I don't normally prepare them because they're not great unless you're in this specific situation.
Well, we are in this very specific
Well,
situation.
I was just thinking,
I told you there was something with vampires.
I'm thinking there's a torch laying right by me. I'm just going to light an arrow on fire and shoot it into the ceiling.
There you go. That might help.
Tyler, do you want to make that spirit totem into a token that can be moved around by me and all that jazz real quick? Just attach it to a sheet.
Alright, cool. Good game, everybody. I'm going to get out of here.
Good
Everybody
game.
at Twitch land,
Thanks
whoever
for
decided to
watching.
watch, thank you
Yes.
very much.
I
We'll catch you next
apologize
week.
for my tardiness.
It's
No
okay.
worries,
You had
it
family stuff
happens.
to take care of.
And we stream on Wednesdays also. Same bat channel, same bat time. So, alright, have a good night. Bye.